Hey guys, it's Ross Scott in Space Catch. Today we're going to take a look at Dryden Vos's study in the Solo Official Guide because it's packed full with loads of interesting things. So here is the spread. Lots of many fascinating things. This is a Maytag crystal skull from the era of Zim the Despot. Maytag crystal masthead of Zim the Despot, and just have a look at it there because it's a really nice callback. You see it there on the book Han Solo and the Lost Legacy that's all about trying to find his treasure. You see that same skull on there, and that is a deliberate reference to that, which is very nice. And if you recall from Han Solo and the Lost Legacy, the vast treasure of Zim the Despot was meant to be fabulous beyond imagining. When they finally found the treasure vaults where the treasure was, it was mountains and mountains and mountains of Maytag crystals, which at the time you were able to use to form the best defense shields and all that sort of thing. And many thousands of years later, shields are much better. Those crystals are worthless, so his entire treasure's worthless. Now there's also so that was the Maytag crystal masthead of Zim the Despot. Also Zim the Despot is this ancient Navi computer data plaque here. And the glyphs allegedly show the location of the Queen of Ranroon, which was his treasure ship, again, which is mentioned in Han Solo and the Lost Legacy when they find the pressure door, I think. This is the hand of the lost king of the Duros, or the mummified hand of the lost king of the Duros. I don't know what that is about. Which has a ring locket containing preserved cell samples from royal bloodlines. Now this is an Alderaanian armillary sphere here, and you see the collection of them here because he has them arranged in groups of things, like things from the past, exploration, weapons, all that sort of thing. So the other thing that's very interesting is this, the traditional Nogri carver set. So the Nogri, of course, are the species from the Thrawn trilogy that he uses as his bodyguards and who we also see in Rebels. So that's a really nice callback there. It says, the Dukkha signal indicates clan allegiance. That is the red markings that you can see here. Because this is, yes, his trophies on display has 6 themed galleries in his study. Ancient mystic relics, idols of power and leadership, ancient weaponry, early stellar cartography, pre-spacefaring tribal artefacts, and ancient technology. Custom Graze Markidian units create invisible preservation fields around the objects, maintaining specific humidity, pressure and temperature requirements to keep any ancient or fragile pieces in pristine condition. Now his desk, which you can see here, contains a slab of obsidian stone that he plundered from a Sith temple. It is carved with hieroglyphics representing warding spells. Yeah, so there we see the other things devoted to the navigation here. This, where is it? He's got a little preserved creature in there somewhere. Cerulean Droch from the jungle planet Felucia, which is this. Then he has a nearly complete set of Mandalorian armour from, I think it's the Old Republic. Old Republic era Mandalorian Rally Master armour. Located near the summit of his towering star yacht is Dryden's spacious study. Wraparound windows provide stunning views of the ship's surroundings. However, the real spectacle is Vos's meticulously curated personal museum of rare treasures. Carefully arranged displays that contain just a small selection of his trophies. The displays in his study are only a fraction of the rarities in his collection. Vos rotates out the galleries at whim, requesting items from storehouses on Tanab, Byblos, Cato Nemoidia and elsewhere. He employs well-paid buyers and relic hunters to risk their lives in order to find him new trophies. Oh, Dr. Aphra must have crossed paths with him, mustn't she? I bet we could see that at some point in the canon. There's also this preserved animal, several of them, but this one's a Tran Mariel Runyip, which kind of looks like a cross between a sheep, an elephant, and a mouse, if you can imagine that combination. Because this is like the sheep, this is kind of like the elephant, but the face looks like a mouse. Sheep mouse. Now, just on his personal museum, Dryden Vos does not follow any of the regulations that prevent ethical archaeologists from taking items sacred to other cultures. Yeah, he's met Aphra. His display of mystical antiquities includes Rafa life crystals, arcs that hold the ashes of Chancellor Contespex I, Rakatan wraith boxes, and the dancing goddess idol of the Godowan people. And I think one of those is probably the Raiders of the Lost Ark Easter egg that they'll have in there, perhaps. But I don't know. Maybe it's one of those background things that you do see when you've seen the movie a couple of times. Now, there was one or two of the little bits. It's like he has a passion for antiquities, does Vos, and his work on behalf of Crimson Dawn has given him the resources to build a one-of-a-kind collection. Those looking to favour Corioth Vos, or desperately seeking his forgiveness, present him with lavish gifts. There are no guarantees of appreciation from the temperamental Vos, though, however priceless the offering. And here, this is very interesting. Reconstructed Sith holocron that he intends to give to one of his benefactors. A holocron. Sith. Benefactor. Who could that be? You've seen the film, you know what I'm talking about. I'm just having a laugh. Just very quickly on Vos, we see a nice one of him here. I didn't realise till I read this that he's a near human, not a full human. You see, he has a thumb claw there, and those markings on his face, which I just thought were scars. I didn't actually see that they changed colour and stuff when he was getting worked up, but they do. And just another thing that I did like from his study. This is like the party out. I really like there's a pile of Jogan fruit, a temperature-controlled dessert table, the windows let in the natural light from Vandor, the planet they're currently on, and what else was there? An environmental control electric lamp, yeah. So the first light, which is the membership, the really, really tall thin one. Interesting design. Resembling a blade plunging down towards its target. Its gleaming black hole is traced with golden inlay depicting the circular symbol of the Crimson Dawn Syndicate. There are numerous staterooms and 6 main viewing decks, with the largest near the summit. Above that main deck is Dryden Vos's private study, which we've just explored. The ship is fitted with every possible amenity for guests, as well as extensive crew quarters. And we do see just some of the activities. There's that lady performing, and there's the guy in the jar. And it says, visitors to the first light are encouraged to mix business with pleasure. Vos employs a master chef, Shrindi Mealy, I think, to create spectacular dishes for guests to graze on, while live music enables more energetic individuals to dance. But yes, it says that it has accommodations more luxurious or on par with the most exclusive hotels or starliners. Vos wishes to show off his taste and sophistication, so spares no expense aboard the yacht. So yes, that is just a look at the treasures of Dryden Vos. Fascinating, all those background details. And I loved all those callbacks to Zim the Despot and the Nogri and all that sort of thing. The hand of the lost king of the Duros, that'd be great to get more into seeing just how he lost his hand. Yes, but getting hold of those treasures, you need a particular type of archaeologist if they're not to care about the rules, and there's only one I can think of in the Star Wars universe who meets that description. So I'd love to, and in fact we probably can now that Solo is out, see, she might not have been active back then, but it's the sort of thing that she would do, isn't it? Getting stuff for rich people. But yes, there you go, guys. That's just our look at the treasures of Dryden Vos. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment and suggest what kind of topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.